Hello, everybody. How are you? Well, I was going to make a video tonight, but somebody showed me this today, and I decided, well, I go ahead and make one. Oh, sorry. But you see it, and it kind of disappears. It's not there for very long. It's only there for like one shot, as you see. And it gets dark, and there you go. But back down here, you see it. Also, want you to pay close attention to the size of this. Let's see if it looks any better when we blow up on it. Should get a lot bigger for y'all right here. And you ought to be able to see all the little jiggly lines in there. Okay. Now, does that seem to look to y'all as if it might have a code in it? You know what I mean? That's up to y'all to think about. I'm not going to force it on you. You think about it to yourself and see what you think. That's all I can do is show you. I can't tell you. You're going to have to figure that out on your own, right? Now, there's also um, a few other things here. I like to do it like this most of the time because it takes me to the page where I like to go. And I'd like to see it here, but it just don't always show up right. Take a look at this anyway, see what's going on. Florida there's a bunch of clouds out here, and they're all got an northeasterly type movement to them, which we call down here in Florida northeaster. And there's really not a lot of rain, but it's blowing in a few thunderstorms once it hits the coast, as you can see here. Now, I'm showing it to you because, I mean, I got rain today. Needless to say, you wash your vehicle around here. Uh, it's going to last either one day or 3 weeks. That's generally the way it works. This year, uh, I haven't been able to wash my truck and it stay clean more than a day. It's kind of aggravating, but that that's off subject. I'm just talking, okay? But let's go over here. Click on this. Now this is showing us the whole United States. It's not moving yet, of course. Oh man, it ain't gonna move. Okay, now it's still not moving. Really? There. Well, we're starting. Well, this is too far out to see, so come back in here. That's too small. We want to get regional. Let's do this one first. This is the whole southeast. Oh yeah, we still got quite a bit here in Florida. Don't have near as many tonight as we did last night in Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. There ain't near as many, and there ain't as many in Florida either. There's still some there. They were all too far from me today. That and I had to go to the doctor today, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to mess with it. So, of course, I didn't go do anything other than that or what you see I'm doing now. Now, up here, where we've been seeing all the, like we saw last night right through here, there's not a, I mean, there's still a bunch here. Don't get me wrong. But there ain't near as much in the north of Georgia, North Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi. That all of that's gone. They're nowhere near as many, but there is a cluster right here, a fairly big one. And we'll look at that here in a minute. But you see them right there. See it? There's still a bunch. Now, a lot of clouds up in this area right here, but you know. Now, up here, there's a big cluster that I did some searching on earlier on Google Earth. Google Earth. And I was looking for, it's not going to show us nothing because of the clouds. These two are still here. That big cluster that I seen that's up here. In fact, let's go over there to that. You see it right here in Iowa. Big old spot. Now I clicked on a couple of these. They all say unknown. Trying to click on the center point too so we get the star. These are all one and they're all saying unknown. See, no star, no multiple times, and all are unknown. See, they're all unknown. So let's go back to our map. And, oh, I got to look again. Wait a minute. Let me go back out here. Make sure I'm telling you the right place at the right time. Okay. This is Iowa right here. Okay, let's go back here to our map. Okay, this is Iowa right here. I just wanted to make sure I knew what it looked like before we got there. Now there is a ton of clouds. And basically, I don't see not even one whimper of nothing there. Yeah, I do. Right there. There's one right there. Let's go back to the other map just for a second. And let's go over here to one of these over here to find out if there's anyone in this corner that is hot. No heat. Ah, cluster. No heat. Unknown. Unknown. And still unknown. Unknown, no bubbles. Looks as if unknown. Still unknown. 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 This one? Unknown. Unknown. And we're looking for the one that we're seeing. All of these keep telling us they're unknown. Was there any more on the map in that area other than that great big whole cluster area that is showing us over here on the map right there. No, it's the only spot right there. And that's, let's see. No. Just below the line and just above that one. So let's go back. Well, that's nowhere near the right size. Draw the line from here. From here. There. So it's in the right spot, right area, but it's only got one dot and not all of those. Oh well. It is what it is. We can't do anything different than what we can see. But I wanted you to see it as well as I did. I mean, there's nothing here other than that one little bitty spot. Actually, if you really want to know the truth, actually, there's a spot there and there. It could be low line cloud area there, but as you see over on the left, there is a whole crap load of them over there popping off. Some are real dark, some are a little lighter. There's 3 or 4 of them up here, 4 or 5 of them in here, and 4 or 5 big dark black ones. See? But now, well, yeah, it does show them right here. 1, 2, 3. Ain't showing near as many though as showing up on the map. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4. Well, that's kind of weird. Got more showing up on the College of DuPage than there is in South Dakota than on Google Map. And there's a lot more here than showing on the map. But hey, we can only see what they want us to see, and we can only do what they want us to think we know. I also want to go down to South Florida and see all of the red spots again. All of them are in farmland as usual. And we got the ones going through the railroad tracks that are back. This one touching, this one going through. This one going through a corner, and this one going straight through it. With almost 2 curves. But as you can tell, well, that one's unknown. That one's not. Unknown. That one's hot. Got a railroad track. That one's hot. All farmland. That one's got 435 Kelvin, 974 Kelvin, 848 Kelvin, 577 Kelvin. You get the picture. Are they burning the rice rice fields. I don't know if that's rice. I don't know really what it is, but it's some kind of farmland, and it always keeps happening by Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee. That one's hot. That one's unknown. The first one. That one's 551 Kelvin, 679. So I would say at least 95% of these down here are hot. Now we don't have any more close to us in my area. Closest one tonight is this one, and that one's a fairly good distance away. We're gonna take our little marker, and as the bird flies straight across to 79 miles. So give or take with roads, you're gonna probably be anywhere from 90 to 100 miles. And trust me, Live Oak's a long way from here. It's a long ride. Maybe not a long wait, but a long ride. You got some over here. The immediate thing, we got a railroad track running right through the middle of this one. 450 Kelvin. It's got a highway through there. Got a railroad track. A crooked railroad track, too. Well, look at that curve. 2 of them. 3 of them. What passes and goes into another. Wow. Now, no high voltage. Got a road. Yep. Let's go down here and have a peek see right here at the intersection. See what we got. Boy, that is a clear picture, ain't it? That's so damn blurry. That's blurry. Has power line going up and down the street. I seen another one right there on the other side of the road. Man, thought there was more power line. Come on, give me some. Whoa. The hell was that? I don't know where that took us, guys, but it ain't nowhere near to where we were. Let's sit down there. Let's go up and see, because I don't know where we're at now. Well, we was in the right spot. And you see that we're in the red. So there's power line going that way, and there's a power line going this way. X marks the spot, right? Got it going in both directions. But there you go. This one over here has got it's got a road, another road. Wow. Unknown. 473 Kelvin. Well, it's got more than one little spot. Oh, come on now. That one's unknown. 473. That was the main box. I'm assuming there's only two. Now this one, oh my God. I'm not checking all those guys. That one's got a crap load. 6 30 Kelvin, 610 Kelvin, unknown. 557. It hit this spot quite a bit, whatever it is, whatever caused it. There's a lot of people that live right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 vehicles, so 7 people living around there, it looks like. Or somebody likes to buy cars, or they got a whole lot of children or whatever. Well, a power line. A couple of cars there on that little farm. Subdivision looks like. Well, I don't see anything else that could be causing um, any issues except for um, power lines. Let's go down into here, right there at that intersection. See what we got down here. Got residential power line. Man, got some sorry cameras. That didn't help us much, did it? We know we got some residential power lines, but it's not too powerful. Wait a minute, what's that right there? We got to go down here and check this out, guys, just to see. There's a power line. But I don't think it's a high voltage power line, so that didn't help. I thought it was going to show us something because it went all the way through. Yeah, that ain't going to help. Well, to be honest with you guys, I don't see nothing. It must have just cut this timber out of here when this picture was taken. That or maybe a military base. Not a base, but a military practicing, I, I don't know. I don't see nothing that could be anything to be military. Yeah, looks like a little small town. A little small area of homes out in the middle of nowhere. That's some kind of, or did they look like they digging out of the ground? I don't know. Railroad track, see it right there. Railroad track's feeding it, that's for sure. Power substation. Where does the line go to that? It's going north. Yeah, it's going away from us. No, not all of it. Got some going this way too. Back out. Yeah, it's north of the line, but it does cross a railroad track. No, too far away from us. Well, I can't find nothing for none of these except for this particular one. And that one has the railroad track and it crosses the high voltage power line. It's not helping us a whole lot, but we got 3 of them right here. But well, there's another one. 557 Kelvin. Got a cluster spot. Unknown. 598. 657. I'm not gonna do them all. Just and this is just woods. No homes. Couple of dirt roads. Looks like it might be timberland. They've cut a few tracks out of it. And maybe replanted. And they're not full term, or could be virgin timber. It don't look like they planted in rows, that's for sure. And nothing around it, so could be virgin timber. Could be swampy too, because there's a river right here too. That's crazy. Little sandbars that's come off of it. It's kind of weird looking. Don't see that very often, but it's out in the middle of pretty much nowhere, guys. Way away from any civilization by at least 5 miles to that area right there. And that's farmland. And that's probably what? Let's just see. From here. Now, less than a mile, but a mile out there all by itself. It's a long way. And it's all timber around it, is what I mean. It's a mile from pretty much civilization. And then it's a mile square, but there just ain't nothing there. Just turn back around here and get us back straight. But as you see, all these right here are lit up and they're working their way around. And that's pretty much, the same normal ones that are in California there. The major fires are still showing up. So, it's all the same. Oh yeah, hold on. There was some activity in solar again today. You've seen it on the 18th. There's one. There's another one there, and a big one on the 19th, which was yesterday. Oh man, another one today. Oh man, there's several of these things popped off in the last couple of days. We're having a lot of solar activity, a lot higher than normal. 19th and real early in the morning on the 20th. Wow. Let's go to our little windmill here. Oh yeah, see, it blasted off and went that way. Serious stuff there, no doubt. And let's see if our other one's showing any activity as well. Let's refresh and give it a second. Oh yeah, we got light ups all over the place here. Not extensive, but they're there. All up here, all up and around here. That's closer to the north and North Pole up in there. So we're getting some serious energy coming in. That's for sure. And then again, you see this little chart, and we'll.
Something flare why this way comes. Earlier today, Earth orbiting satellites detected 2 long-duration B flares. UV images from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory pinpoint the explosions near the Sun's southeastern limb. These flares are bigger than they look. The blast sites are located behind the edge of the Sun, so much of the action was hidden from view. What's causing these flares? Probably a pair of sunspots. They will rotate into view no later than Monday. Stay tuned.
Okay, well, you see it. All right. On the backside of the sun. They called it, so it's one of those things. I mean, uh, is it going to do us any damage? I doubt it. Is it going to hurt us? I doubt that too, but it's still there. It's still there. Still going to have some we're still having solar activity. Generally, this time of year, solar activity kind of slows down because of falling, the fall and the wintertime months and all that. But this particular year, for some reason, we're having quite a bit of activity for this being this close to December. It's not a bad thing, but it definitely having some radio communication problems. I can tell you that. And in other places, you're having extreme good conditions. In other places, you're having some very bad conditions. Just the way that works. But you've seen it, and then you see the little wheel here shooting off, and you see that we already had one where it passed through, and when it starts off, it's already went over Earth. Right there, it's done went over Earth, and that red that's done one over Earth, and that's energy. You can watch it over here where the Earth is on the middle one to the right. You can see where it passes through. It's got that little glitch in it where it kind of speeds right on across it so you can't see it, which I think that's, a little bogus crap going on there. But hey, what can I do about it? You know what I mean? And then you see that one went through, and then this one's coming up, and it's going to go through. So we're getting a couple of spurts right across the Earth. Even though it's not Earth directed, we're still getting energy from the sun. That's just all there is to it. Uh, by the way, much love to y'all. I decided since uh, I decided on the live stream that I'd start playing past videos because of things that seem to be happening. It's kind of irritating me a little bit. Today, this is right now, okay? Uh, you'll see what it says right here, right? All right, now if I show you a picture, hold on. I show you a picture, and this was on the 16th, the date the 20th. Do you see anything? The other numbers too have changed. These numbers here, they've dropped. Um, eh, the watch times dropped. Everything's dropped dramatically in the last 6 days, and it is being really hard to get anything to move. Uh, it's really frustrating sometimes. So it is what it is, but I'm showing you what I did have and what it is today. But this is just something I'm showing that happens to you every day. So it's just the everyday thing that I go through. That's the reason why I asked y'all to subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell and double check every time you come, because if you don't get a feed, then I'm sure that they got the feed cut off to you. The only way to make it come back is to unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the notification bell again. You have to keep doing that, folks. I am sorry. It is not me doing that. It really ain't. I mean, you can see that I don't reach out there and hit unsubscribe to y'all. I can't do that. I can subscribe to you or not, and it ain't gonna change nothing. If I subscribe to you and unsubscribe to you, it's not gonna change that number. That's your number. That's where you come and subscribe to me. Now, who's changing that? People don't come back and unsubscribe generally. Not like this. Not like they've been doing to me for several years. I'll go up 100, come down 2. Go up a 200, come back 100. It's been going on for so long, I'm just tired of talking about it. It's not even worth talking, but I'm just showing. And by the way, I'm over here showing you Parler again. There's 29 followers now. Um, please keep subscribing. My Facebook still ain't back, and I don't think it's coming back uh, as of this time. So uh, we had 6,000 people over there. I'd like to get that many over here, but I don't look like it's going to happen either. So, it's just one more thing that they did to me, like they done over here on that's what the hell just happened. I'm so tired of this, man. Man, come over here to my profile. I got to go here. It's 251. That ain't changed. It ain't going to. If it does, it'll go up to 255, and then it'll drop back, just like my YouTube. Because they got it on block. Got me on block. Why do you think I only get 150, 200 maybe 300 views, unless someone that's got a real big channel shares the crap out of it. Why do you think? And even then, oh yeah, since we're talking about that, let me show you something else. Okay, y'all see this video right here, right? Now, I hadn't done this in quite some time, but 4 days after this video went live, it said I only had, in the analytics, it said I had 400 views, 800 views. Okay, now you see what it says, how many likes it's got, and how many dislikes, and how many views it's got. Okay, 7-hour video. All right, now take in mind, we're fixing to look at it. Okay, now you see it. All right, now it says views 841. Time watched is 86.9. The damn video is 7 hours long. I gained 61 subscribers. Now, if that number's right, and that's right, something's wrong with the money. Because I got more views than that, didn't I? Hey, I'm just showing it to you. I'm just showing you the things that they've been doing. Now, that's wrong. And see what it says here? It says it's unknown. Well, I can tell you where they came from. They come directly from Dutch's Twitter page. He shared it. Dutch shared it. But yet, they're saying that compared to the 6,000 some odd views that I had. 6,000? Really? And this was 10 days ago now. 10 days and 5 hours. It still hasn't changed. It has gone up from 801 to 841. And it had 61 subscribers, and now it's got 62. This hasn't changed, and neither has this. Really? Just plain old give me a break. Much love. This is the reason why I tell you all the things that I've been telling, that if we don't abolish corporate greed, we're never going to be nothing. That's a fact. So please come over to my Twitch, subscribe to the channel if you can. If you can't subscribe, follow. At least I can send you an email. Hopefully it's actually working. I'm going to start asking people to respond back to me just so I know that y'all are getting it. So if I send you one and you've watched this video, send me something back. Email me back just to let me know that you got it. If you didn't, then I don't know. If you got something, then I don't know that too. But this is what we get. This is what you're seeing. This is also my live stream of what's playing now. I'm starting to play the older videos that you see playing right here. And I still got Google Earth playing over here. The live view of what's happening around here and Earthquake 3D. And there's actually sound on here, which you can't hear right now because I got it muted. But please come over and subscribe to here. You can go to my YouTube page, which is right here. It's also live. It's playing the same thing. And we can come over here to D Live, and it's doing the same thing here. And it says there's nobody watching. Wonderful. You see what I mean? They will not let me grow on no platform. I've been doing D Live as long as I've been doing Twitch now at the same time and on and off with YouTube. But you see what I'm showing you. They've got to be blocking the channel. That's just all there is to it. But for that, from my cold dead hands, and I damn well mean it, abolish corporate greed for your freedoms. No joke, folks. No joke. Because if you can't speak freely without being censored, monitored, blocked, shammed, schniveled, whatever you want to call it, if that's got to go down every time you do something, then there's definitely an issue with something now, ain't there? Because if you can't speak freely, you're simply a slave. You're simply not free. That means you're a slave. That's the way I see it. I don't know if anybody else sees it that way, but that's the way I see it. And if you go over to my YouTube page now, right now, before this changes, this one goes off, there's another one that's coming on that you might want to investigate it a little bit in. Listen to it with your eyes open. Okay? Listen to it with your eyes open. Okay? That's just all I can tell you. You need to watch it. Well, it's coming on, but watch it when it comes. But much love to y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Please share. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. And please subscribe to my Twitch and follow me on DLive. So much love to y'all. Y'all all have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming. Good night now. You hear?